Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. I'm Candace.
You can tell we're dressed warmly today.
Yeah, long sleeves. It's chilly out there. We had our first freeze temperatures, and it actually broke a record, I think.
Oh, did it?
Being this early in the year for us, yeah.
So it's like 30. It got down to like 37 last night or something.
It was actually 35 when I woke up around 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was the lowest temperature, but yeah, at 6 o'clock it was 35. So we've got our little heater, going. Little heater. We have our little heater going this morning. So trying to stay toasty in here.
Yeah, trying to keep our Alberts warm. So
what's an Albert?
A poo hole.
Oh, I forgot that was.
I'm gonna stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
But welcome back to the shed, Candace. We missed you yesterday. Everybody
I'm so glad to be back.
Everybody liked your 2 poo holes joke.
Yeah. Do we have some more going out today?
I don't know. Actually, when I was at the house last night, I have a whole stack of poo holes. I have a stack of poo holes this tall. I do.
Did you let them know who the champion was?
Oh well, yeah, you won, and then you changed my team name to y'all can see what she changed it to. So
yeah.
She's having fun with that. I'm a really bad when it comes to this. When it comes to most things, I'm a really bad winner. I'm usually a fairly good loser.
He is fairly good loser. When he says a bad winner, he is freaking obnoxious. Like the worst ever.
Wow, okay. Didn't have to agree. You could have said, yeah, he's competitive. Just say that.
No, you're obnoxious.
Okay.
Which is why I was glad to win, because I didn't want to have to hear it from him.
but you don't realize it, but you're actually just as bad as me.
No, I'm not. Not usually.
Anyway, we have I pulled most of the orders for yesterday. I pulled yesterday, or a lot of them, and then we still had some good sales yesterday afternoon and last night. Sales did slow down. We didn't have our overnight sales like we usually do. So probably
sometimes that happens, just overnight and nothing sells. It's so weird.
Yeah, I love waking up in the morning and checking my phone right away and seeing a whole bunch of eBay sales. That's the best thing in the world, selling while you're sleeping. But we didn't do it last night. We do have a lot of cards going out. We're going to get Candace to help pull. So Candace is going to call them out, and I'm going to pull them. And what we do is what we did yesterday, anyway, or 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Candace calls out the number, and then I tell her what is on the card. So that's our way of verifying it's the right card.
Yep. The first one is B34.
We do have, I actually messed this up already.
Bingo.
B34 is Shaquille O'Neal Upper Deck. Rookie card. Yep.
A76.
Cards are falling. A76 is another Shaq rookie, Tops.
Those are actually on the same order.
Okay.
1 Delta T6 on 9 Marvel cards. Like a set of 9.
Oh yeah, here we go. This is it. How much do these sell for? I didn't write it down on here.
$44.99.
Okay, nice.
A68.
A68. Whoa. A68 is a Darth Vader promo card.
Yep.
All right.
All right. We have 9 cards on the next order. A91.
9 cards, huh? Wow. A91 is Jameer Nelson auto, I think.
A123.
Now here we have some cards that are double numbered. Okay, this Wolverine.
Yes.
For 7. Okay.
Yep. B33.
B33. That is a Jordan Olympic Okay.
Z14.
Z?
Yeah.
I don't know why I used different numbering conventions. What box is in them?
9 Bravo.
Need to pull one more box from over here. We have, I guess, 3 main locations where cards are. Which card are we looking for?
Z14.
Dikembe Mutombo?
Yep.
Got it.
A78.
A78er. A78, is that a LeBron James?
A108.
A108. That is a Jerry Rice.
A127.
A127 is, it's either one of 2 things. Is that an Albert?
It's actually both of them. The next one is also A127.
Really?
Yeah.
What about both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a Wolverine and a Pujol.
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
B15.
This must be about the last card on that order, huh? Let's see.
Yeah, that's the last one.
B15. That's a Barry Bonds.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
That's all on one order there.
We have some cheese nips cards.
Where are those at?
Those are in smalls.
Smalls. Okay. Cheese nips cards.
Jurassic Park.
Ah. They're right here. They sold for $15. Got them on this. Now this is going first class package, y'all. All right. What else?
A90.
A90. Okay. A90 is, oh, a Nick Anderson auto.
Yep, and that's all of the cards going out.
Okay, good deal. And next up, oh man, I just put these up here yesterday, so I'll move the fan while I pull it. Okay, it's gonna hold it for me, thank you. And these sold within about 2 hours. I did consider going like 100 on them, but I was okay with 75. And I was also okay with a really quick sale. All right. Got it. Alrighty, there we go. But yeah, these sold, like I said, within a couple hours for $75 plus shipping on top. And 34 times, whatever 34 times 25 cents is, what is that? Like $8 or so?
I think we paid it was $8.50.
Okay.
It came out to.
That's what we paid for the stack. 10 Delta. This is a big time bolo. Like I said though before, Etrex Vista HCX. These things are always quick sellers, easy money, but I just don't see them as much as I used to. This one in particular was a little better than most because it had the color screen. You could see in the listing photo, that main photo, I did put batteries in it. I went out, acquired satellites, took a picture of that. I knew that was going to be my main photo. Proof that something like electronic is working in a main photo is usually kind of good. But yeah, I just acquired satellites, and then I went through a few menus, made sure the backlight worked, stuff like that, and then listed. It only took about 5 minutes to test it, but sold that for $79.99 plus shipping on top. And one more thing from 10 Bravo, sold another train book. Trains of Yesteryear or something like that. Toy Trains of Yesteryear, I think it's that one. Go through the one, yeah, it is. This book sold for $9.99 plus shipping on top. All right, I'm over here packing away. I've got most of the cards done. I've just got to print this label and then pack these 3 things. Easy stuff. Candace has something cool to show you. What you got over here? What are you doing?
I have a lot of this green depression glass from my personal collection that I decided to sell. I just have way too much stuff.
You do. Well,
So,
oh, that's good. 'Cause you need to cleanse your collection because you're constantly picking up new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So why not?
So what's cool about some of this old green glassware is it has uranium in it, so it glows under a black light. Watch this.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
That man, that one's bright too.
Yeah. And supposedly it's safe to eat on. I've never done,
I wouldn't.
You know. But,
hell no.
well, I watched a YouTube video and they were like, the amount of uranium in is the same amount that you would find in like a root vegetable. So I don't know if they know what they're talking about.
I wouldn't. Some yahoos on YouTube, like that would be like if we gave you some kind of information regarding your health.
It's perfectly safe.
Don't ever believe us.
Yeah, we are not doctors. We don't have degrees.
We're not We're not in here in lab coats. We're a couple of people in a shed.
It's really cool though. Like people collect this uranium glass. I didn't have it displayed like this, but they'll put it in like clear cabinets with the black lights, so you just have this glowing cabinet of glassware.
Yeah. No, that is cool.
Yeah.
I'll admit that. Most of that old glass stuff is kind of, I don't know.
Everybody knows Lonnie hates glassware.
No, it's pretty worthless, but like this stuff is cool.
Yeah.
It is.
Cool. Yeah.
Show them your light, because you just bought this light.
Oh yeah, I just ordered this off Amazon. I didn't realize how big it was. I thought it was going to be like a little bar, like a skinny little. Man, I'm checking everything out. If you're interested in like searching for glassware and buying it, you can also order like flashlight size to carry with you.
We need to get one of those.
Yeah. So when you're out buying, you just shine it to see if it is uranium.
Can you put a link to that light down below?
I'll put it in the under the in the description. Of the
What'd you
video.
pay for it?
It was like less than $20 shipped.
Wow.
I mean, we have Amazon Prime, so we got it shipped free, but yeah.
Less than $20 shipped.
Yeah.
How do they do it?
And I thought it was perfect. We can just set it in the box like this. Or,
Yeah.
You know. So,
No. That is perfect.
Yeah.
If we have any other cool things, glowing things to show you, we'll show you. Come back and show you. Candace talking about that uranium glass made me think about how in the 1900s, I didn't know this until recently. In the 1900s, though, there were, like, they actually used radium on watch dials to make them glow in the dark. And you could see in this photo here, there's all these women in this watch factory or watch plant or whatever you call that. And these women, Candace, they would paint.
They're the uranium girls.
Huh?
They're called the uranium girls. Huh?
You knew about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it said they painted they painted the dials with this radium infused paint to make it glow. And then of course later on they had like thousands of people dying of cancer.
Yep.
And I don't know what the effects were of people that actually wore the watches. Probably not.
They were dealing with this paint every single day,
right?
Hours and hours a day.
Yep. Yeah. They didn't know what they were dealing with. No. They were like, "Oh, look, that's pretty. It glows.
That's cool. Let's use that."
Yeah,
without knowing the effects. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? So I have a box. I found a little honey hole in the middle of this box. There's no poo holes in it, but it is a honey hole. You think that's what? You think that's? Never mind. I'm gonna stop with the Albert stuff. But look, check this out. I'm going through these cards and I'm getting my 5s and 6s and 10s and whatnot out of there. Every now and then, I find a gem. Check this one out. My goodness. Now I just have to figure out. It's somewhere around $60 to $80, somewhere in that realm. And I just have to figure out if I want to auction it or I'm probably just going to list it, I think. But I might auction it. What do y'all think? It'll already probably be listed by the time this video goes up. And Candace is doing something kind of crazy.
Warming my hands.
Not just that.
We got those overalls. I went and got a big old blanket out of the house to lay it on.
Yeah, that'll work.
They're long, so we can't hang them on our little photography hanging area.
Right.
So I'm going to enlist Lonnie's help since he's got a higher reach than me.
Yeah, I might get up on that step stool and probably just pop some shots with the cell phone camera.
Trying to figure out if these are men's or women's, but look at the length on them.
Those are men's.
Yeah.
There's no, I mean, golly, look how long they are.
Ooh, I'd have to get out of my platform high heels to wear these.
I don't even know if that would still... Man, the condition is so good, isn't it?
I know.
It's crazy.
We did wash them and hang them to dry, so they're like super stiff. I feel like they can almost stand up by themselves.
Yeah. Well, that helped freshen them up a little bit too, letting them hang to dry. Yeah. Man, they are stiff. They almost thudded whenever you dropped them just now. So I guess you're going to do some kind of measurements on these?
I took a picture like with the measuring tape going across the waist.
Okay.
The thing about overalls is length is tricky because you can make them shorter or longer.
You know what, I would do that inseam though on the
that's what I was thinking.
I think that's the most important measurement is that inseam from there,
from here to there, down,
from your Albert region down here to the what do you call it, the cuff, is that what you call it?
The hem.
The hem. Okay. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the cuff, whatever. Bottom hem.
Man, the condition though, huh? Wow. I mean, we'll get top dollar based on condition, but then we have that one little black spot on the Tommy Hilfiger thing on the back.
I thought about trying to bleach it out, but then I'm like, nah, that could end up really messing it up.
Right.
So I just left it.
I don't think there's any way to actually make it like 100% right. Oh yeah, the inseam is what, 33 on that? Yeah, 33-inch inseam. So that just goes to show you that garage sellers, well, we all know this, they're not always 100% factual, although we're not either. So I'm not judging them. But
at a garage sale, I would be. Who cares, you know?
Yeah, I don't know why the girl, like, she was giving us a super cheap deal at $10.
I think she bought them at Goodwill, was planning on selling them, and then she's like, oh, how am I going to take pictures of these long things?
Right.
So, yeah, she had told us they were hers, but...
No way.
I think she was shorter than me, so you saw how long they were.
Those would... those are the length to fit my legs, not anyone like you.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. But I don't know why she felt the need to say that, to make a backstory, a fake backstory.
Right.
Whatever, that's cool. I've done it too. Like, oh, you gonna give these, or how? No, like we'll buy something that is for a child, and they'll say, oh, how old are your kids? And then I'll answer, which isn't a lie, but then it's not for them.
Well, now we're getting to the point where it needs to be for our grandkids.
Yeah. You're right. No, it's for
some of the stuff, like the preschool stuff.
It's for our 3-year-old. Oh, really? Really, old gray-haired people? Candace is in here tackling all the hard stuff today. Not hard, but big stuff. She's listed this. How much, Candace, are you listing that for?
100.
100? Mm-hmm. This is a really nice LL Bean frame pack. It's got, you can see it's got aluminum frame back here. The guy said he only used it once. And I tell you what, it looks new. So I believe him. We paid 10 and hopefully we'll get 100. Prices are all over the place on this stuff. So I just wanted to validate what some of y'all had said about custom SKU field being missing. Like, I did believe it, but now it actually happened to us. So we can verify that is an issue. And like, here's the thing, like, eBay doesn't really, as far as like people learning how to list on eBay in their new tool, they don't have education. Yeah,
we kind of just had to fumble our way around whenever we got converted, because it tried to get us to use it months and months ago, and we're like, no.
But isn't it weird though that there isn't
a training tool?
Yeah, a training, like eBay University or something, or just a series before you I guess people get that from channels like this, but we're not official eBay channel, and we don't know everything. And like, if people come to channels like ours looking for information like that, they could get a lot of misinformation. So I'm just shocked that eBay doesn't have like 10 videos that you need to watch before listing on eBay or something. Just basic.
Now, I do have a question. This custom label field, is that available to everybody or just people with stores?
I think it's just people with stores, but I'm not sure.
So that could be another
Actually,
option.
I can tell you, because I have a store that doesn't, I have an account that doesn't have a store.
Yeah, we have all kind of accounts.
Let me go sign into my secret store and see what's going on. So now we're in our secret store. We don't even use it ever. But this account has no, I call it a secret store. There's no store associated. This is just a free basic eBay account. We've got like 20 feedback on this thing. So, and I haven't tried to make a listing since they've converted this. It is converted. And look, it defaults to having subtitle here for $2. How many of y'all use subtitles? For the only time I would maybe consider a subtitle is if I was doing like, what, a big multi-quantity listing?
I don't know.
A multi-quantity listing where you have like stuff you were selling for.
If you want to add in out like what the names of the different things are, maybe?
No. Like, oh, wow, look, great price. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I would never use that.
I wouldn't either. It's a lot of money for that.
But anyway, let's see. Yeah, that's got to be the worst money you could spend. You know? Let's see. Edit all options. And look, even though we don't have a store here, we could turn that off and we still get our custom SKU.
Yeah. Just
like we expected.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you don't.
You don't have to have a store.
I think you used to have a store. Can someone... This is why I say like eBay needs to do some of their own training stuff, because I'm like, did they used to have a thing? I have no idea. I'm just guessing. Yeah. A lot of times we try and make it clear when we're guessing, but like I'm sure we spread all kind of misinformation too. Not intentionally, I promise. But I think that's going to be it. I'm about to photograph this stack of cards. I have like 60 cards I pulled out. Candace is over here with her black light again.
Yeah, I'm getting out some more green dishes. We listed the overalls, that big hiking backpack, and now I'm back to the dishes.
Man, you've got some good listing numbers today.
I know.
It might be stuff that's not going to sell real fast, but it might. I don't know. I came in here yesterday. Candace wasn't working yesterday, but I listed, a bunch of cards, I think, again.
Yeah.
And then I also listed only two things that weren't cards, those books and that GPS unit, and they both sold last night.
Yep.
So you need to sell your stuff you listed tonight.
Okay.
The non-card stuff.
Let me get on that. Actually, those books you listed were my books I found.
They were your find. You get credit. It was my superb listing that did it.
Oh, it was your pictures.
Yeah, you know what? That's the funny thing. Everyone talks about, photos and description and, all these little promoted listings, offers, all this stuff, right? But the number one way to have success on eBay, and I'm not saying we always do, because sometimes we don't, is to have good product.
The stuff people want to buy.
If you have the stuff people want to buy, you're going to be way ahead of the game. If you have stuff that very few people want to buy, well, that's when you got to get into all the other stuff, right? Like, that's when you got to put, what would you call it? Putting lipstick on a pig at that point.
Yeah, that would be a good way to put it.
Yeah. And I'm not criticizing.
Listing subtitle. Wow, in the title.
Sealed. We have plenty of that kind of stuff, so I'm not by no means am I know not everything is going to be like top-notch stuff, but yeah, it doesn't matter how good of a seller you are. If you have the stuff people want, it don't matter what your feedback, nothing else matters. They're going to buy it. So that's going to be it for this one. Thanks a bunch for watching. We will see y'all again soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.